I don't give a shit. I really don't. I don't see it yet. Okay. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? Someone is from Alabama. Someone is from ATL. I think that's Leslie Harris from ATL. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Let me know, please, if you all can hear me before I go any further. We had some issues earlier today. Just want somebody let me know if you can hear me pretty saucy. Leslie. Okay, good evening. Thank you for tuning in as well. Okay, New York is in the house. Ohio is in the house. God, Crazy P is in the house. Loud and clear. Thank you, Crazy P. Love you big time. There's a Lisa Robertson. She's going to be here. Her Crazy P always. They will be penalized. Miss Kelly is in the house. She says, I can hear you fine. Chandra, I think Thomas is from Virginia. She's in. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast as well. Okay. Okay. Good evening, Tony Perry. I hope I said that correct. Welcome to tonight's broadcast. I don't see Miss Jade, and I'm getting upset that I do not see Miss Jade. She is the yay and an A around here, and I don't see her on this live feed. I just got off the phone with her. I hate to be ugly, but I will be ugly with Miss Jade. Karen Martin from Shreveport, Louisiana. Bang! That's what I'm talking about. The Polk City in the house. Mm-hmm. Okay, listen. Let's get into things this evening. As always, thank you all for supporting the show. We thank you for tuning in to tonight's live broadcast. We are extremely late. Truth be told, we wasn't expecting to have a show tonight. We had some technical issues, and I'm gonna be honest, it's been a long day, and I wasn't in the mood to deal with them. But I was speaking with Miss Jade a little while ago, and she said, well, let's do it from blase, blase, blase. So we're here. We're here. And there were some things that I really wanted to get off of my chest tonight. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't come with a filter. I don't bite my tongue about anything. I tell it the way I see it. But the way I see it, it's not law. It's just the way that I see it. And that's it. But I'm gonna say some things tonight, and already know that some of you all are gonna be pissed. Some of you may unsubscribe. Well, it is what it is. It ain't, what it ain't. But if I don't get a chance to say it when the show ends tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say it now. I'm gonna quote my brother Paul from out of the Epistles. He says, "Have I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?" People want you to give them sugar-coated shit cookies. And most of you all have been on this channel with me from day one, so you know that this is not that channel. But tonight, I may be cutting a little deep because I'm sad and pissed at the same time. I remember when my when I asked Stephanie, the lady I was with many years ago, we were living together, and I remember asking her to have my child, and she said yes, and she did. And when she told me that she was pregnant, I was happy as a sissy in a dick factory. Do you hear me? I was happy. I said, yeah, because I was thinking it's my first child and it's going to be a boy. But it was my first child, turned out to be a girl. Still overly excited. But I said that to say this. One time, our daughter got sick and she was still a baby. And was at the hospital. And they wanted to perform a surgery on her. And it could go either way. And I didn't want to lose my child, but I also didn't want to do the right thing for my child, if that makes any sense. So the only thing I knew to do at that time, my mama was living then. So I was so nervous, crying and upset, and I called my mama. And I told her what the doctor said. And I see Rab Reed in the house. Good evening. Thank you for tuning in. And I told her what the doctor said about my daughter. And Mama, she said, let him do it. I said, what? She said, let him do it. And I said, she said, let him do it. And I said, she cut me off. Let him do it. I'm going to go pray. I talked to you in a little while. And she hung up. I told Stephanie what Mama said. And she said, okay, let's do it. And we did. End of the story. My daughter's still here. She's 29, I think now. To God be the glory for that. But it was a serious operation. She was a child, a baby. And I didn't know what to do, but I didn't want to lose my child. But I didn't want to make the wrong move either. So I called someone that I trust, that I loved, and I knew was close to God. I called my mom. And I said that because of what we're going to talk about tonight. I think when a male and a female can come together with the blessings from on high, intentionally or unintentionally, a child is conceived. I think it's a wonderful thing. I think it's a wonderful thing. And I then and now would give my life so that my child can live on. Y'all know where I'm going. I would do that because I love my child. We don't always see good evening, Miss Jade. Miss Jade's here. We don't always see eye to eye, but I don't care what we go through or how we fuss at each other. At the beginning of the day and at the ending of that same day, that's my daughter and I'm my dad. And we are to protect our children like the Secret Service protects the President of the United States' children. You don't leave no room for error. I don't know what is going on, but what's going on is wrong. It's happening over and over and over and over and over and over again. When we set out to do this YouTube channel, we didn't know if it would be a success. We was testing the waters. I really wasn't into it. I didn't think it would go anywhere. My sister Yvette used to be on the radio with me, and she pops in from time to time to do some shows with me. I think she was with me and Miss Jade, about a month ago on YouTube. And so we was just kind of testing the waters, but it turned out to be a success, and it's still growing. The ratings are still going up. And that we owe to you all. So from my heart to yours, I thank you kindly for that. We try to base our show off of facts, not he said, she said. When we offer an opinion, we'll take it. It's our opinion. But we just talk about news stories, injustice issues in particular. But lately, Ms. Jay was talking earlier, it's about kids. If they're not missing, if they hadn't been kidnapped, then they're dead. In most of the cases, they're dead or tortured at the hands of those who should be protecting them from stranger danger. The problem is, for one, we keep looking at the daddy or the stepdad, the bad guy, the boogeyman. Okay? Rightfully so. If he is the one that has inflicted harm on the child, or have killed the child, or kidnapped the child, he must be punished. And I'm a firm believer that the punishment should always fit the crime. Now, what we don't talk about, and this is where it gets ugly at, is the women that date these men, that let these men into their house. I knew a lady one time, she'd have sex with a man at the drop of a damn dime. But she would be the first to tell you, I got girls in my house. I don't take them to my house. I go to the hotel or I go to their house so they won't see me do it. Well, here's the thing. Her mother did the same thing that she did. And that mother did the same thing that they did. So simply put, it's in the bloodline. I don't give a damn where you drop your drawers at. It's in the bloodline. It's Latasha gonna do the same thing that you're doing, whether she see you do it or not. And it becomes a generational curse, and somebody has to break the damn curse. Just because you go and lay up in Motel 6 and have sex and come home, that don't mean you're respecting your children at all. You got the thing messed up. They don't have to see you do it for them to do it. It's in the bloodline. It's in the bloodline. Now, a lot of women don't give them, Ms. Jay and I talked about this just about 2 minutes ago, don't give their body or themselves time to heal from the last disturbing, diabolical, violent relationship before they got their panties pulled down again. Legs gapped wide open. And so, when you do that, you will forever, and heaven backing me up, whether you like it or not, you will forever find yourself going from man to man, from man to man, from man to man. And each man that you pick will be the same as the first man, different name, different face. But listen, heaven backing me up, it's the same damn creature. Same. So, with that being said, you have to sometimes sit to yourself and do a self-evaluation and ask yourself, wait a minute, it has to be something on the inside of me. Because every man I get is just like Tyrone. Tyrone was the first serious relationship I had. And since that time, Quatasha done had at least 20 men. Something wrong with your pickles. You don't know how to pick from the garden. You're picking too soon. You cannot keep blaming all of this on the stepdad. It's the stepdad, it's the stepdad. Something got to be into the mama that attract men like these that's going to bring harm to their children. And until we address that, I promise you, it's going to get worse. Who is reporting this on Cupcake? I don't know what anything. We're gonna get to Cupcake in a minute. I'm probably in somebody's conversation that I shouldn't be in. You may not agree with me, but I know you feel me just the same. Ladies, you got to stop. Listen, anytime a man step to you, and you know when a man is speaking just to speak to you, but you also know when a man is speaking because he wants some of it. You know that. Especially if you're feeling yourself and you think you're looking good. The first thing you have to ask that brother is, what can you do for me that I cannot do for myself? What are you going to bring to the table besides the swinging penis? I can pay my own bills. I put food on the table. I put gas in my own car. I pay my mortgage. I pay my a car note. What can you do for me that I cannot do for myself? And if he hesitates to answer that, you need to run. He'll also ask, what do you see yourself 10 years from now? That means one thing. You're not looking for a fly-by-night thing. You're ready for a serious relationship. You have goals in mind. You know where you're trying to go. And you don't need no dead weight. His ass at the table before the children. And he didn't buy a damn thing. And he's making you unrealistic promises. And you believe in them, but you know in your mind that he cannot keep those promises because he's not doing a damn thing to bring those promises into existence. He's sitting at the damn table more than the kids, and he don't do a damn thing. He eating more than the children. Now I see you in the grocery store, he pushing a damn bucket. Did you just put lamb in there? Dudes, are them pork chops? Oh, y'all doing it up the weekend, huh? Oh, yeah. Listen, it's comical, but I'm serious at the same time. If you pay attention to what's going on, our kids are marked for death. They're being raped. They're being molested. They're being kidnapped. They're being killed. And I'm talking about by the parents. Every time I think about Cupcake and any other kid, especially, when they come up, I think Cupcake. She's not a bargaining chip. She's a child. She's a human. You may not think so because she's 3 years old, but where's Cupcake? Nobody knows. Miss Ferris called me one day and say the dad had took his Facebook page down. To me, that's a red flag. The interview he gave, some of the things he said, red flag. The video he made that's up on our channel, red flag. The mother's demeanor, red flag. The other brother that spoke, red flag. The things that people's been saying that can be verified, red flag. I'm also mindful that I've been doing this for a long time. And sometimes I see things that other people don't see. Sometimes I think too much. Sometimes I inject too much. And I have to catch hold to myself and say, wait, no, let's look at it in a different angle. And we do. But if I see something, then I tell you that I see it. If I'm wrong, I'll tell you I'm wrong. But you have a 3-year-old girl somewhere. We don't know where. My mother's dead and gone. September 23rd, 1992, worst day of my life. Never forget it. If my mother was alive today, and if one of her kids were missing, and they all grown, she'd walk that street. I know. Just walk that street. Day in and day out. If she got on her damn robe, a gown, that's what she's walking in. Because that's her child. And I don't need you to look for mine. I gave birth to it. I'm going to look for it. Have you noticed? The parents are not doing a damn thing. They're not doing nothing. So that means they're not concerned. Brittany Bowens, she never hit the pavement. She never touched the pavement. And if there's only one thing I respect her for, I respect her big fat ass for that. Because she knew one thing. Why in hell would I go look for her? I know she did. I know she ain't on that railroad. I know that. Time. I can be resting. I can be eating. Kids have become a game. Kids have become bargaining chips. Kids have become entertainment. And that should be the case. Cupcake. Attended a birthday party. Outside, 8:30 at night. No adult supervision. Really? Why? 8:30? A child's party. You know what? If she's 3 years old. I don't remember parties at 8:30. I don't care what time it started. It's still going on for a child. In my day, they started at 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And that was it. And by 4 or 5, boom, that's over with. That's over. That's over with. Yes, Chandra Thomas. Yes, exactly. And she had no shoes on. There's so many inconsistencies in the stories that you hear. It don't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, and it's a reason why. Because they're telling half truths. The same with Brittany Bowens, half truth. And you got to try to figure out the rest. The police, I hope, are up, not sleeping, trying to put this together. But those that are responsible, they laying down resting. Our kids are under attack. And we have people busting their legs open, having sex, but don't know a damn thing about parenting. Baby mama, baby daddy. Back in the day, that's the mother, I'm the father. That's what we did. You can push out a child at 12. That don't make you a mother. Who would harm a child? Who would harm a child? I see Spitting Fires here. She says, good evening, Spitting. She says, we need a new police force all over the world. You're still in my show, but you're absolutely positively unquestionable, right? It's time for us, just like we police our neighborhoods. Well, we have to start doing that again. We must police the children. Your child is my child is your child. Today, I was sitting at my desk and I got the email. The police say, Nevaha Adams, I hope I said it right. The search for the 5-year-old girl has come to its end. On October the 18th, human remains were found at the Richland landfill, where they had searched many times for her body. They made it official today that those were her remains. She was stabbed to death, just like her mother. A family member found her mother in her apartment, stabbed to death. Dante Johnson, the boyfriend, admitted to stabbing both of them to death, and admitted that he put the child's body after stabbing her in a dumpster back in August. The child remains were found on October the 18th at Richland landfill. Watched a reporter do a story a couple of hours ago about this, and she just got to going off. I mean, she went off, and when she was going off, I had to cut her off because she's making me cry because of the things that she was saying, and you could feel the energy from her, because it's like those that shouldn't care about the children, shouldn't even know the children, care more about them than those that gave life to them. And that's a problem. That's a problem. Our kids have enough to deal with when they go to school with strangers and people out in the street. They should always be safe inside of their homes. And for those of you who are finding it hard to believe that parents, I mean, a woman that carried the child could do something to harm the child just as well as the male can, listen, get over it. It's life. Whether you believe it or not, it happens. And the truth is the truth, whether you believe it or not, it happens. And it's happening more often than you think. Every other day, one comes up on the desk. I mean, there's so many, I've lost count. We were supposed to do a show tonight, and Miss Jade, I need you to give me a list, a name of every child from the first day of this year to now that's missing or has been killed, especially at the hands of those that should be protecting them. It's so many. And I'm just talking black, white. It's so many. It's like it's something in the water they're drinking because it's becoming an epidemic and it's out of control. And we're just going through life like it's normal. And it might be normal for you, but if you think about Cupcake, if she's alive, what is she doing? Do you think she want to be with her mother or her daddy? I would think so. Is she eating? I don't know. Taking good care of her? I don't know. What I do know is that there's a little 3-year-old girl that has not been found yet in Birmingham. And I pleaded with them the last time we did the live video. Take her to the police station. Take her to the hospital. Take her to a church. Take her to a store. I take her to McDonald's and give her to somebody. And I don't give a damn if you got to take off running. Run your ass. And I'm sure the police will tell you, look, we're going to get you sooner or later. But no, we won't need to be the drop off. That's all we want. Let's get her home. We'll deal with the other part later. That would be me if I was a cop. I don't give a damn. Drop off. We'll find your ass later. The child needs to be home. I don't know if it's a drug deal gone bad. I don't know if the guy was breaking homes. I mean, there's so many different stories going out. I don't know. You don't know what to believe because there's nothing solid. Truth always has a foundation to stand on. A lie don't. A lie don't. And the first thing somebody's going to tell you that's lying, oh, I don't have to lie to you. No, you don't have to, but your ass doing it. Laws should change. Listen to me good. Laws should change. From the amount of time that you get when you are a parent or a step parent, it should be triple when they got your ass right. Laws should also change. Well, can you hold them for 48, 72 hours on suspicion? Yeah, we can. That should be changed. Hold them for 30 days. 30 days on suspicion. Things must change. Things must change. I don't expect for a parent or a step parent to become stranger danger. I don't. Oh yeah, girl. Yeah, we went out a few times. Oh, my daughter like him. She loves him. And he crazy. He took her to McDonald's the other day. So I wanted to go. I stayed here. I did my hair, girl. He love him. He do love him. He love him. And you so fucking blind that you can't fucking see because you messed up in your head. Because all you have a killer in your living room. You're sleeping with a killer and you don't know it. You have a child molester in your house and you don't know it. Probably when he ain't making love, when he's having sex with you, he's probably thinking about your child. You don't know a damn thing about it. You know his name. You know where he say he work at. You know what kind of car he drive. That's all you know. And you know he put it on you good. The sex got you fucked up. Let me tell you something, women. If the necessary occur, you can make love to your damn self. You must protect what you bring into this world, lest you be frowned upon. I had to talk about the women tonight because people keep bashing the men, the stepdads, the stepdads. The stepdad don't come in unless the biological mother let him in. So if she keep picking these bad guys, these rotten guys, these guys who has the expiration date has expired for them to be good, then there's something wrong with her. Something's wrong with her pickers. Then she needs to go, I said it before, I'm saying it again, she needs to go and sit down somewhere by herself and have a meeting with herself. And when you seriously have a meeting with yourself, here's what's going to happen. Help me back me up. You're going to laugh and you're going to cry. But most of all, you're going to see yourself in a different light. And you're going to find out why you keep picking the wrong damn man. It's the same man you dated the first time that was bad. It's different name, different face, but it's the same man. It's the same man. Would you leave a thief in your home? I mean, if you got valuables, I don't think you would. So think about your daughters and your sons. They're not objects, but they should be of great value to you. Which simply means you can't put a price tag on them. But don't do it. Don't cross it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yes, you have to watch who you bring it home. But sometimes you don't give a damn once you done had sex with this person and they done put it on your ass right. And you keep thinking about the sex. She's like, he ain't gonna get it to nobody else. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. A black girl stood in her daughter's doorway about 3 or 4 months ago. And she stood there and she watched her boyfriend sodomize her baby, rape her baby, and she laughed. Child was taken to the hospital. They was arrested. A few days later, breaking news story, the child succumbed to her injury. She died. She let him rape her daughter because she had done it too. I don't know how I can't get into the frame of mind. I won't try. And I studied psychology. How you do that? You just, and it was okay with you. The other girl, she kills her baby. She smothers the baby while talking to the father on the phone because she don't believe he's coming back home after he get off of work because he's seeing somebody else. And she's videotaping this and she sends him the video. I tried to kill the other child, but that one was stubborn like your ass. That motherfucker wouldn't die. That's what she said. When Oprah went to a prison to visit one lady about killing her 2 sons, the coroner said one of them had defensive wounds. And Oprah told her what that meant. Said that meant that the baby was fighting to live. He didn't want to die. He was fighting you. Do you remember that? No. At that time, Oprah was like me. She got pissed. Oh, come on now, stop the bullshit. I know goddamn well you remember that. You did. He was kicking, scratching, kicking. He was trying to breathe, and then you sit here with your tears about what has happened. Your tears don't mean a damn thing to me because you're crying because, not because of the kids. You're crying because your ass is in prison. You're crying because you got caught. You're not crying because of what you did, because if you really cared about it, you wouldn't be in jail today for that. And now we got people holding kids for ransom, bargaining chips and shit. When someone said it on my, I think, live feed, I think one night, it was wonderful what they said. They said, since when do we kidnap kids from broke motherfuckers? What the fuck could we get? The food stamp card? It won't be loaded again until the 10th. Today is the 2nd. They need something now. You ain't got shit. You see my point? Those, it don't have anything to do with age. Those that are having them don't care about them. You and I have to watch them. Whenever you think something is wrong, I beg you, you got to call the police. You have to. You have to. You have to call the police. It's your duty for that child. If you're wrong, then you're wrong. But hell, I would come and shake your damn hand just for you. Peep it in. I would shake your hand for that. Because what if you had been right? You got a 4-year-old girl that from the time she came out of Brittany Bowen's womb, she was tortured. And I'm not just talking shit, swallowing spit. I'm telling you what I know. Tortured up until the time she died. The doctor said during the second injury to Malia Davis' head, he says, I don't know how the injury occurred, but it's inconsistent with what Brittany is saying happened. It's inconsistent. Okay, what does that mean? Brittany lying. You know what the hell that means. She lying. He said, now, I don't know how it happened, but it's inconsistent with what she said. But now watch this. He did say this. This is what he said he didn't know. I do know that Malia Lynn Davis had a previous head injury that wasn't reported. She had a previous head injury that wasn't reported. If I'm a cop, I'd get my board, get my marker right up here. Possible attempt murder, then. That's what I'm going to write. Now, she's missing now, Malia Davis. She's missing. She's not dead. She's missing. She's missing, right? Brittany Bowens has an open CPS case, right? Okay. That's the first somebody I must talk to. Okay. And it's going to be a long talk, probably 12, 13 straight hours. She won't be going home. There's nobody else at that particular time that I would want to talk to but Brittany. You the one got the open case on you now. Doctor said she had a previous injury that wasn't reported. Now, I'm thinking stupid. Did you try to kill her then? And you didn't succeed. She starved her. She would make the child eat on the floor, give her a sandwich. Oftentimes, Malia would throw that up if she ate it. She's coughing up blood. A few days before she was killed, and she had taken some pictures, and she smiled. But now, on one of those pictures, I looked at her, and I enlarged her. I looked at her eyes. She's smiling. She's laying on, I think, Janetta Fat Butt, whatever her name is. I just hear. She smiled. But she was weak. And they knew it. And they didn't give a damn. Malia was entertainment for them. Malia was money for them. Rarely, when I saw Malia Davis with a helmet, she was at the hospital. I think I saw her out once at a restaurant somewhere. She had a helmet on, I think. But Malia Davis has 2 files right there on my table. And her files are like that. Malia's got 2 files, 2 right there. Damn near every picture in there, she didn't have a helmet on. The doctor said she needed to wear a helmet. She didn't do it. She didn't do it. If I don't put a helmet on my child, she has some brain injuries, and she could accidentally hit her head outside playing or inside. The slightest touch, things could go bad. If I love my child, what do? I follow the doctor's orders, right? But I don't. When I don't do that, that means I don't give a damn. I forgot. How in the fuck you forget that? There it is right there, the helmet. There's your daughter is right there. Neither one of them reminded you to do it. I'm hard on Brittany because Brittany killed her daughter. I'm hard on Brittany because Brittany Bowens killed her daughter on April 30th, before she left out of that house, that apartment she killed her. Someone asked me tonight, and I hope she's on this live feed. I didn't think about this because we will be in Arkansas on the 9th for the dedication of the Malia Davis Memorial Bridge. And they asked me if I thought Brittany Bowens was going to be there. I don't know why she would. That's not her child. Brittany Bowens carried Malia in her womb, but she didn't carry her in her heart. But I'm sure she's going to be there. And they asked me, what will I do? They caught me off guard. Because if I had my way, I'd walk up to her. I want to interview her. Well, I was past it. I don't interview her now. I'd walk up to her and have her back me up. I slapped Brittany so goddamn hard, she'd lose weight right there. She would get I'll slap her that damn hard, she'd become my size. I would, because I hate her with a passion. I know what you did. I know what you did. I would slap. I hate her with a passion. I do. I would slap the shit out of Brittany. And then I spit in her face. Silly. That's how I feel about it. And anybody that's standing around or don't like it, I do them the same goddamn way. Some people out there on both sides of the family, they are protecting Brittany, but they act like a 4-year-old child is not dead. They don't give a damn about your child. People coming in from out of town. You got shirts with Malia Davis' picture on it. That don't mean a goddamn thing. Malia Davis dead. Having a picture of somebody on a damn t-shirt don't mean a goddamn thing. Man, black, white, male, female, young, old. That's some stupid shit. To me, it's just stupid. Because, let's go back to Malia. If they had had Malia Davis in their hearts, Malia Davis would not be on a damn t-shirt now. And all this want to come before the camera. I want answers. I want fucking answers too. Why you motherfuckers still not locked up? All y'all guilty. All of you. All of it. Brittany Bowens has a mission. Her mission is to make sure that she never see the inside of a jail cell. I ain't mad at her. I have a mission too. My mission is to make sure your fat ass see the inside of a jail cell until the day they put the needle in you or you die. That's my mission. You have yours, I have mine. I ain't mad. I'm not. There's no statute of limitations on murder. It's going to happen. It's coming. Let me say this before we get out of here. Watch the children. Watch the children. I have a 9-year-old granddaughter, Cheek Cheek. That's my heaven on earth. That's my heaven on earth. She'll leave me a voice message. Hey, Papa, come get me. I love you. And have a blessed day. That is my heaven on earth. I'll put that orange jumper on for that one. I would. Watch the children. Just because you think a parent won't harm their child does not mean they won't do it. This is an epidemic. This is on the rise. It's not decreasing. It's going up. And you take this little girl here, 5 years old, found this child's remains in a landfill. How fucking evil could you be? And what could a 5-year-old child possibly do to make you stab her to death? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. The police have even made it easier for parents now who are overstressed, worked out, or whatever. Take her to a safe place. Take her to a safe place. They've made it easy for you. But you don't. You don't do it. You torture the children. You torture the children. I don't know why nobody was out watching Cupcake. There was nobody around. And then the police say, they didn't immediately report it. That's what the police said. The police said when Cupcake was kidnapped. This is what I think. Spend 5 years on here, tell me if I'm wrong. You know the law. When I'm a police officer and I tell you that they didn't immediately report it, then I have to know or believe somewhere in my mind that they didn't immediately report it, but they knew about it immediately. Now, we cannot immediately report it because we didn't know about it, right? So why wouldn't you immediately report your child missing? Child being kidnapped or whatever. Lady said it was 20 kids or something. And I was by myself. You shouldn't have had a party for 20 kids. You're going to be by yourself. So we have so many different stories. We got people running behind cars, chasing cars, and like, this is some bullshit.com. This is some bullshit.com. A child is not an inanimate object. A child is a human, flesh and blood. You may not think they have feelings, but they do. They laugh when they watch TV, right? And they cry when things go wrong and when people hurt them. They're harming the kids. And so we have to step up. I'm begging you. You have to step up and start calling CPS. And if CPS is not doing their job, then you report them. It's as simple as that. I wouldn't give a damn if anybody next door to me, if I called CPS or the police on them about what I thought was going on in their home. And if I was wrong, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm wrong. So, okay. If you turn this thing around and it was, vice versa, you would want, yeah. You see my point? If you think something, make that call. If you think something, make that call. Don't live with regrets. Don't do it. Malia Lynn Davis did not have to die. Nevaha Adams, didn't have to die. They were in the company of the wrong people. Those that should protect from stranger danger became stranger danger. If a child ain't safe in their home, where can they be safe? CPS, foster homes, sometimes they do the same thing to them, if not worse, right? Well, you're going to get your kids back. You need to take the 30-day class, parenting class. You take that. If you pass that, then you get your kids back. I have yet to meet anybody take one of them classes did not pass. You're gonna pass. You can't fail. How in the hell can you teach somebody how to be a parent in 30 days? You can't. But you say what needs to be said to get the judge to say, here's your children back. Okay, somebody says the child called Cupcake is dead. I can't say that she's dead. I have my thoughts about different things, but I cannot come out and just say she's dead. I know what I think, and I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. I spoke with Miss Ferris today about this, and people are pissed. People are pissed, and so you need to get mad. You need to get mad. Maybe you get so fucking mad to where you'll start being nosy again, and you start reporting them. But back to the state, you give them a certificate when they complete the 60-day course on parenting. Then they go back home on a trial basis. That don't make no earthly damn sense. That needs to be changed. 30, 60 days, they're a parent for the first time. Two CPS workers must go out to investigate every time. Both must have on body cameras. This is just what I'm thinking. Both record. You can't turn them on. You can't turn them off. They're on when you walk in. Simple as that. You write your report and you write your report. I want to see if you're sitting in there talking with them people, relaxing and eating, and looking on Facebook at bullshit. I want to make sure when you tell me Tasha was there and you saw her and she looked healthy, I need to see Tasha in the house. I don't want you to tell me Tasha was there and she wasn't, because you done got tight with the mother or whoever the guardian is. I need to see it. We have to do this here because we can't trust the investigators with CPS to thoroughly, diligently investigate what's going on, because they become friends sometimes. Or they're just too damn tired and lazy, or just don't give a fuck to go out and check. I'm just gonna put down, I went out here, I'm tired. Shit. I'm got my race. I'm going to May's concert tomorrow night. You got to, that position is not for you. Because when you inflict harm on a child, there is no do-over. It's not, you can't do over. Judge Lopez, that's not a do-over. You still on the bench? I don't know why. You should be gone. I don't get, well, she wasn't there for 30 days. I don't give a fuck if she was there 3 days. It don't take no damn rocket science just to listen to the doctor and say he can't determine how the injuries occurred, but they're inconsistent with what Brittany Bowen's ass has said. This is brain surgery. The skull has always been cut out. This ain't no bump on the goddamn knee. Well, what you suggest she do? I suggest she keep custody of the child and said, thank God there's more than one doctor on planet Earth. I'm going to send her to another and another and another and another. I'm not going to send her back there because we know that something happened. We don't know what happened, but it's not consistent with what she says, right, doctor? Right. Okay, that much we know. I'm here to save the children, not send the children out to be killed. That's my job. I want that bullshit about she's new and goddamn rocket scientists. There's no excuse. There's absolutely no excuse for what happened to Malia Davis. Houston, Texas, you got it wrong. She would be alive if y'all didn't send her back, because she didn't give a fuck. What's her name? Miss Matthews. I forget her first name. Alicia, the first caseworker with Brittany Barnes. Sorry, they didn't give a damn. Okay, my boss just, I guess that means for me to get off air. Oh, I cussed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I told you not to do that cussing on the TV kids. I told you I got cussing. I said you're supposed to stop me, but I know I told you this, but you never do. I told you to stop me. Nigga, get me in trouble over here. Oh, remember some man. All right, people, I got to get out of here. I love you guys. Watch the children. Watch the children. I think it was Michael Jackson said, if you can't feed the baby, don't have the baby. If we don't do nothing and they keep killing them, they're killing our future. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Love you all. We appreciate you for supporting the channel. I gotta say it before I go. I have to say it before I go. Still trying to verify. Okay, I don't know what Miss J is talking about. She's probably over there drinking that shit again. Uh, your donations are greatly needed and appreciated. It's a cash out, Alfonso Scott, $ Eddie Mae's boy, or the PayPal account. It is paypal.me/injustice. Gotcha. Paypal.me/injustice. Gotcha. Cash out, Alfonso Scott, $ Eddie Mae's boy. I hope I said it right. Share the videos if you like the videos. And as always, we thank you for your genuine support for this channel. And if you have a story that you would like for us to look into, please call 1-888-357-3334, extension 3. Miss J is the one you want to talk to. I'm Al Scott with Injustice Investigations. Remember, I am not always right, and you are not always wrong. Be the Lord willing, we'll see you on the radio. Thank y'all for tuning in this evening.